Mike Quinsey, Higher Self, 5th of August 2016. Website Tree of the Golden Light. Yet again time is speeding up, and many of you have marveled at how quickly this year is passing. It shall continue as the vibrations rise higher and higher. Ascension draws near, and when it comes you will ascend in the blink of an eye. Because the human race have continued to raise their vibrations, it is possible for you to reach the optimum level very soon. But know that at this present time matters are in a constant state of change that makes predictions difficult. However, the final decision will be made by the God of this universe. Be assured that Ascension is well underway, and nothing can stop the anticipated ending taking place. So ignore the actions of the Cabal who still believe that they hold power to thwart attempts to put an end to their war against the people of Earth. Their power has already been curtailed and it will never return to the previous level. Their days are numbered, and ultimately they will have no option but to surrender. Any attempts to avoid justice will fail and they will eventually be removed from this planet. Their minions may still cause trouble, but they too will also be forced to give up their plans to take over the Earth and its population. Brexit has grown quickly and so it will continue as others also join, and it has enabled countries to escape from the clutches of the Illuminati. The turmoil will continue as the old energies fade away and the new ones take their place. The negative forces are in disarray, as their rulers off-world are no longer able to support them. The collapse has already caused some to make plea bargaining to save their lives, and providing they accept what is offered they will be placed where they can no longer interfere in the future plans for Earth and her civilization. Whatever happens, do not allow fear to enter your lives, and maintain a positive outlook at all times. There is realistically nothing to worry about as all proceeds as planned, and will bring about the desired result. Those of you who are already prepared will rise up with the increase in vibrations that leads to ascension. Know that much is to happen to propel you into the new age, and gift you the advances that have been deliberately denied you. The new age will manifest very quickly by introducing many changes to your quality of life. Advancements held back will be quickly given to you, and all souls will benefit from them. You are on the verge of the desired changes, that will take away the need for your time to be taken up by working simply to exist. You will have more time for leisure and creative ventures that will benefit many people. Changes can mean some degree of turmoil, but be assured that those who are responsible for them have the power to keep them to an absolute minimum. No one will lose out, as eventually you will all gain in many ways that will ensure you have a comfortable and peaceful life. Poverty and need will become a thing of the past, as all will have sufficient for their needs. In general terms, the changes will eliminate all forms of pollution, and where the tasks to clean up seem overwhelming, such as your seas and oceans, there are technologies that are beyond your present knowledge that will produce miraculous results in a very short time. By comparison to the new Earth that awaits you, your present situation is tantamount to living in the Dark Ages. Intuitively you should be able to acknowledge such changes, as before you incarnated you will have known the potential for Earth and her civilization. Congratulations are in order, as the tasks you have all undertaken have by no means been easy, but in the main you have all stuck to them. Together you have overcome the challenges thrown at you, and now stand with your heads held high, as the final victory over the Dark Ones is assured. They will be given the opportunity to make good the error of their ways, as God still loves all souls regardless of their fall from grace. God is not vengeful and does not punish those who sin, and instead they are given every opportunity to return to the light, as the God spark is immutable. The future is exciting, and in some ways compensates for the many lives you have had in the lower vibrations. Bear in mind that you have never been forced into your experiences, and initially volunteered for the opportunity to spend lives in apparent separation from God. The challenge was to travel the path of light again onto Ascension at the completion of your experiences, from which you have gained much that will be used to help others traveling the same path. All experience is of value, even if by your understanding it does not seem to follow any particular pattern. Every soul will have grown in duality, even if you take a step backwards for every 2 steps forwards. Some people are disturbed by the thought that they could have been taking incarnations both as a man or woman, as in their present body they cannot imagine it being any different. Be assured that all of you experience both body forms, otherwise you would become unbalanced if you did not. In the higher vibrations you eventually become an androgynous being, which is a balanced condition that you will all achieve. As you might imagine or have experienced, at any time as a man or woman you are still a mixture of both, but usually with predominance for the sex that you have been born. However, you may have heard of people who strongly feel that they are in the wrong body, and undergo a sex change to adjust to it. Realize that such experiences are known to the soul before incarnation, and are accepted as part of their learning and evolution. You are entering times where the truth must come out, and eventually as the vibrations rise, where only the truth can exist. It is therefore going to enable people to live with the truth, and they would not think of anything to the contrary. You might ask yourself as to why you would want it to be any different. Can you realize how wonderful and reassuring it would be to know that everything is based upon the truth, and therefore all can be totally trusted? You will know that you can trust what you are told, and no one is trying to hoodwink you or gain an advantage over you. These are qualities of true love that is universal, and nothing less can exist in the higher vibrations. You may have some way to go to reach such levels, but know what you are working towards and be prepared. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self. In love and light. Mike Quinsey.